There is no strong recommendation from dental associations regarding tongue scraping. And also there is no consensus among professional dentists whether tongue scraping should be used as a routine practice. This is because of limited evidence supporting tongue scraping. Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's topic is about tongue scraping. Is it necessary? We all like to have a healthy set of teeth and a beautiful smile. Most of us agree that the importance of brush and floss. However, some people believe that is not sufficient. We need to scrape the tongue for good oral health. So tongue scraping is practiced in many parts of the world. It has long been a part of daily oral hygiene in parts of Europe, India, South America and Africa. We know scraping the tongue remove the white coating which contains microorganisms that builds up on the back of the tongue. So some people believe that this practice reduces bad breath. So let us get into the basics. We all have communities of bacteria, fungi and viruses and other microorganisms in our oral cavity. That's called oral microbiome. So these bacteria can stick to the surface of your tongue and teeth and build up in layers. These are called biofilms. Plaque is an example of a biofilm. So what happens in poor oral health? Poor oral health can lead to a buildup of biofilms containing certain bacterial species which cause dental cavities, gum diseases and bad breath. So apart from this, diets high in sugar and low in fiber can also contribute to bacterial buildup. So for most of us, twice a day brushing and using floss or interdental brush will be sufficient to remove the buildup. But it is not clear whether these techniques are also effective for preventing tongue biofilms and bad breath. So let us get into the research evidence. So a Cochrane review, which analyzed several research studies on this topic, showed a weak evidence that tongue scrapers can reduce the release of VSC, volatile sulfur compound produced by the bacterial species found in the tongue's biofilm. So there is a small reduction of VSC levels when tongue scrapers or cleaners rather than toothbrushes are used to reduce bad breath in adults. Another review shows tongue scrapers are slightly superior to a toothbrush for reducing bad breath. However, data concerning the effect of mechanical tongue cleaning on chronic oral malodor or halitosis are insufficient. So generally the research evidence is limited, and it does seem that regularly using a tongue scraper may help remove biofilms and improve bad breath. But there is no strong evidence. Limited evidence on this topic. One point to be remembered is that we need certain bacteria for good health. So do we have to routinely practice tongue scraping? And we know that the research evidence is not that strong, not conclusive, not showing that it is a very effective practice. So now the main question is, should we use tongue scraper? I would like to explain in 4 points. Number 1. There is no strong recommendation from dental associations regarding tongue scraping. And also there is no consensus among professional dentists whether tongue scraping should be used as a routine practice. This is because of limited evidence supporting tongue scraping. The second point is it is not needed for all. we talked about the tongue biofilm. Not everyone gets a tongue biofilm. Only around 10% of the people develop a thick tongue coating. For these people, removing this thick layer can be useful. But only a 10% of the people get that. So it is recommended to consult a dentist when you develop a thick tongue coating, because it can be also due to other problems such as oral thrush or oral cancer. The third point here is only some people develop thick tongue films, biofilms at certain times, not all the time. For example, when we have sickness, stress, hormonal changes or change in diet, sometimes people can develop thick tongue biofilm. So it is important it could be removed as required, or it is important to scrape the tongue that time. So not on a routine basis. The fourth point is about the good bacteria, but we don't know yet that how tongue scraping will affect good bacteria on your tongue. So if there is no white coating present at all, and there is no point in using tongue scraper. Good oral hygiene is sufficient. So in conclusion, we need strong research evidence to say that tongue scrapers really work or doesn't work. So what we can do until then, keep brushing our teeth twice daily for at least 2 minutes with a fluoride toothpaste, and clean between your teeth with floss or interdental brush, which is very important, and rinse your mouth after food. That is very important. So if you are insist or if you are determined to scrape the tongue, you have to do it gently or do it when required, or you can use a toothbrush to clean the tongue. But there is no strong recommendation that you have to do tongue scraping regularly. Not all of us have to do tongue scraping regularly. So thank you. Thanks for listening. Please share the video if you find the information useful. Please like and subscribe. Thank you once again.